Yo, guys, if you're watching the VOD, skip ahead about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to get everything squared away. Today we're going to do kind of a long form, more of like a long form companion to the Sister of the Thorn guide. We're going to start with doing some Cataclysm, probably just 1 or 2 games. And then we'll go into verses, and we'll talk about how to play Sister of the Thorn in verses. So yeah, if you want to see that, skip ahead like 5-10 minutes. And we're jamming. What up, Golden? I was hoping you'd be here. Oh, you've been busy, dude? The good kind of busy? Or the stressed out kind of busy? Be a good kind. That's good to hear, man. This song's kind of groovy. What up, Alistair? I'm gonna do Kata first. Probably just gonna do like one game because I'm really excited to get back into versus. Big fan? Well, I'm glad to have you, man. Okay, gentlemen, it is time. It's time for the stream to start. So what we're gonna do today is first we're gonna do a Cataclysm game, a Cataclysm Quickplay game on Sister of the Thorn, to kind of serve as more of a long form companion to the guide that I put out yesterday. I'll go over some things that I didn't go over in the guide, and also kind of give my thoughts as I'm playing the game. We do a guide on tank handmaiden. I mean, with spear and shield. So I've already done a video on handmaiden. I don't know if I'm gonna go back. I probably will eventually go back and do like different kinds of builds, but I want to do all the characters first, or all the classes first. And so I'm going to use a weapon that I didn't go over in the guide. We're going to start with the glaive. The two that I like to use a lot on Sister of the Thorn that I didn't put in the guide is the glaive and the spear. They're both really good. The spear is more of like a precision weapon, right? Like it does a lot of damage, specifically if you can hit headshots. Like it has one of the highest boss damage hits in the game if you crit with that first heavy. Maybe it's the second heavy. I don't know. The second heavy, right? This big stab. If you crit headshot with it, it does big damage. It's more of a precision weapon. And to be frank with you, I'm not quite as good with it as I am with the glaive, which is a much easier weapon to use. All you do for horde clear is you light spam, and then you use your heavies for heavy armored enemies. But anyway, let's get this game started. Golden, did you want to get in this game? We can't have a stream without the paid actor. Hey man, I'm new to the game, already level 30, but how can I get red items or red dust? So the best way to do it is to either do book runs on Legend, which means you run games on Legend difficulty and you get all of the grimoires and all of the tomes. I don't like that way because it's just... I don't like the books in general. I think it's kind of a lame way to play the game. The other way, and I find this much more fun, is to do at least Legend Chaos ways, like Legend or Cataclysm. And like especially if you do like the weekly expeditions, you can get a lot of chests for it, and it even gives you like red dust. But yeah, you have to play the higher difficulties. I'll just pick a random mission. We're gonna see a lot of Against the Grain today with verses, so we'll just do Empire and Flames. This is not gonna be private. Actually, you know what? I said quick play. Let's do quick play. And we could just roll with it. Okay, so for the glaive, your talents are basically the same as the other weapons, right? Like, you don't really need the guaranteed crits, and you don't need the AoE venom from crits either. You don't crit enough for this to be worth it, and you're great against hordes anyway. Might be a little rusty. That's okay, bro. Me too. Believe it or not, I do not play this game very much. I would play a lot if I had the time, but I don't really have the time. How do I have my bots set up? So I think the most important one is to have is Witch Hunter Captain. He's gonna make special sniping a lot easier. So I put him at like the highest priority. And then I think after that I have probably Ironbreaker, right? And the thing is with the bots, they take a lot of damage, so the tankier they are, the better. So then after that is Ironbreaker. And I want to say next is actually Sister of the Thorn because of her crazy stats she gives the team. Either Sister of the Thorn or Handmaiden would work, though. Handmaiden also gives your team a bunch of stats. And then I usually don't have Sienna set up as a bot, just because she's such a skill-dependent character. Okay, so we need to figure out what we're doing in this team, right? So we've got a battle wizard. Looks like a flail battle wizard. We don't know what ranged weapon she has. We'll see if she's a special sniper or not. But we've got a ranger veteran with a handgun, which means he's going to be absolutely destroying specials. And we'll see what Sienna is doing. And then we have a mercenary who is going to be probably our main front line, right? So where does our team need help? depending on what Sienna is, we're probably going to be helping the mercenary out the most. We probably won't need too much. Okay, it's a core station staff. So basically, what we're going to need to do is help out with special sniping. And try not to die. Here, we can try to lift as many of these we can. Get hooked. Of course. That was a lot of sound.
And they call this a mine? It's an old burrow, that's what it is.
Think the shield will stop me, vermin.
This Ranger veteran just going nuts. He's shooting everything. He's trigger happy.
I think Bardin's eyeing up every seam we pass.
And you thought dwarves were better than that, did you?
But the idea is that we just help out wherever we need help, right?
Wouldn't you?
Wouldn't dare, nor would you if you'd seen her wheel.
And in theory, Mercenary can also help sniping specials, but he's probably going to be preoccupied with being a frontliner. I'm going to kill the high priority targets first, so we're trying to kill these berserkers. Ult them to stagger them. We hear Gunner. We immediately look to lift it. Try to lift the assassin, but Ranger Veteran is a god.
So many kills, Trevor. Is that valor or desperation?
Protect him while he's rezzing.
That gunner.
Lift. We hear this. Lift.
No sorrow for a dead
So what's important there is that I'm listening. I'm playing the game with my ears. And the second I hear a special, I'm looking to lift it. Do you have any plans for a Slayer guide in the near future to round up Barnes' careers? So I actually was debating on doing either Slayer or Sister of the Thorn for this guy that I just recently put out. So I don't want to make any promises, but Slayer very much might be next. That's where sometimes they make no sound and the assassin just straight up appear in existence in your face. Yep, that's how it be. He's a true assassin. We don't really make the best use of pots. Usually we want to give those to teammates. Okay, so we've got a horde. I think for this team, we're just in the face of the horde. Doing our best to give the Ranger veteran space. It seems like Sienna likes to play pretty heavily frontline. Happy Grimnir noises. Notice how the glaive can one-shot a storm vermin with that second heavy.
Poison, the wisp of vermin. We've a warp fire thrower to deal with. Another of these black birds comes to challenge me.
Okay. Easy enough. You are uniquely well equipped to deal with elites with the glaive. The only real downside with the glaive is that it can feel kind of clunky if you don't have the right stats on it. I think you kind of need both attack speed and swift slaying. Yeah, glaive does a lot of damage. It's just a little clunky. Oh. I was reading chat. It happened. The thing happened. The assassin just appeared in my face. Okay, we've got a boss. And I hear a special. So what am I doing? I'm looking for the special. That needs to die first. There's another one somewhere. Okay, we get hit in the back. I may have tunnel visioned a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna heal real quick. Then we just want to put our poison on the boss. Not sure exactly what the highest boss DPS combo is for the glaive. I want to say it's probably the heavies. Make sure our poison's on him. Yeah, we're good. Where is this pack master? There he is. Oh, that's a lot of boys. Okay, we want to make sure we tag the berserkers. Take them out first if we can. And when we're just fighting a horde like this, we want to overlap DPS with our team. This Ranger veteran is really good. So we may not even need to help so much with special sniping. We might just want to focus more on making sure he has room to snipe. Yep, and for the darkest, we just stick with our team. This is one of my least favorite areas in the entire game. Hey, we're gonna try to kill these specials. It's a little greedy. Notice how the mercenary ult gave me a ton of temp HP. Like, I could have went down there if he didn't give me that help. You hear a special?
Be ready. Fighting warfire with steel and shot is no laughing matter.
Ranger veteran's a god.
When I'm green, that's a lot of blood as you'll get. Heal up.
You actually have one area you hate more than this? I forget what the map's called, but it's a similar one. The one where you have to carry a torch to the level. I hate that. Dwarf is actually killing the specials faster than I can raise them. Sniping looks so cool, but then I try the class and get wrecked by backstabs and such. And that, yeah, see, that is the trick to special sniping. And a lot of it comes down to position. So, like, this dwarf is doing a really good job of putting himself behind me and the mercenary, and really putting himself between his teammates, right? So the idea is that your team will kill any rats before they get to you. Not always the case, and it's kind of hard on quick play.
There goes our black fire. Dude, let's hit you.
Oh, bunch of berserkers. We want to kill those first. Spam ping to find him.
Bloodlight, can you not see this as the path?
Don't worry, Cootie. I'll be back.
It's Scuddy as light as a zombie. Someone kill that white stormer.
That's a good gummy, Dory.
Barden out here, absolutely killing it.
Black Rat Patrol. So much for that.
Okay, so we have a patrol. All I'm gonna do is raise as many as I can. I use a bit too much of my overcharge, but that's fine. We ult them. The important part when you're fighting patrol is to be safe and conservative with your attacks. Okay, when you go to an attack, you see how like all of these Stormvermin are kind of stacked in each other so you can't see their animations as well? You want to be very careful.
Fire and ruin. Where's that blasted cart?
Just like that.
We're playing with a bunch of experienced players, so that wasn't too hard. And usually Skaven patrols aren't that bad. But the trick with patrols is to take it slow and be safe.
Over, Dory. Time to bridle. Healing supplies at my position. Keep going. Here. Strangler. Backmaster done.
Okay, we're just moving.
We're here without us. Give it a shot. Bugger, that's a rattle.
Raven gunner.
Yes, that's quite a hook. Ah, you're getting the knack of this.
Deepwood Staff is particularly effective against Warpfire throwers. Okay, a bunch of berserkers are going to come out that spawn. We're just going to lift them. Make it easy for our team.
Leave the cart behind.
Like, we could have dealt with it, but we're going to make it easy for our team. I used too much of my overcharge. It's not the end of the world, though.
You hear that light reach, Dory?
There can live enough trolls behind those doors.
Storm vermin. Black Rat, kill the rabbits. They have a spoil storm. But we're not without the odd surprise ourselves, are we?
Okay, I don't think any specials usually spawn during this boss fight, so we can just kind of wail on the boss. We want to get our poison on it, stagger it. I hear a special. We're going to protect our team from the horde so they can DPS the boss. Okay, Sienna's got that under control. We're just chain staggering the troll. Yes.
Really? I suppose you're going to play your short arms.
Okay, so that was classic Sister of the Thorn game. You may notice that like one of the main things I was doing is I was trying to decide like what my role is in this team based on how everyone is playing. right? So we noticed right off the bat that the Barden was just absolutely killing it on special sniping. So what that means is we don't have to help as much there.
Potion.
So we can lay into more of being a kind of off tank, off frontliner. But most importantly, we stay alive. We stay alive so we can win the game and give our team the stats. Actually didn't play Sister of Thorn that much. I liked Handmaiden so much, I settled for that as Cerulean. You might have convinced me to go Sister another go. Sister of Thorn is really fun, and she's really good. I also kind of decided that Handmaiden was my elf class as I was picking up the game. Oh, one thing about stats, you're not going to do top damage on Sister of the Thorn. It's probably not going to happen. You're probably going to be in the middle of the road, and that is fine. Most of your value is in your stats and like the damage buff you're giving your team and the healing you're giving your team, and you preventing them from taking damage by raising specials, raising elites. Same here. I have all classics except her. I thought she was pretty lame. No more. It's interesting because when she came out, she was like the most broken character in the game, which probably is partly why there's a little bit of a stigma. Okay, we're gonna do one more Cataclysm game, and I'm gonna use the spear. So spear is one of the more advanced weapons. Like I said before, it's kind of a precision weapon in that like its headshots do a lot of damage. Oh, Zachary's getting in on the fun. What's up, dude? But anyway, your horde clear combo is a push attack and 2 lights, or heavy and 2 lights. And you have to block cancel after the second light. So that's why the horde clear combo is not easy. It's easy after you get muscle memory for it, but and then typically for armored enemies, you want to do light heavy. And also the same thing for bosses. And like I said earlier, the important part for bosses is that you're hitting headshots with this heavy because it does big boss damage. It does like bonus damage specifically to bosses.
Well, off we go again. This time,
And the build is the same as like the dual swords and as the glaive.
Nice things don't happen to nice people. Hasn't been a dwarf down there for ages, worse luck, and the halls are infested with Skaven. Still, it'll be nice to be going after the boss for a change.
I like how she can't die because of overheat. Yeah, that is really convenient. I like that about her too.
And the ratties on themselves. Enjoy this one.
Come on.
Because
then,
Fat
you
Shark could have
guys.
easily just made it so
Out of it by now.
so she works just like Sienna,
My flames
and that she goes down if she has too much overcharge. But I think lore-wise that makes sense too, right? Because like,
will still be working when the Empire's ashes.
or just like logic-wise, right? Because like, what kind of magic is this? This is like nature magic, right? You can't really be overwhelmed by nature magic.
Storm vermin.
One thing I like to avoid when I'm playing Sister is raising just like random ambient elites, right? Because you just don't need to do that. It's a waste of overcharge. Because a lot of people will go in here and they'll be like, oh, there's a storm vermin there, I'm going to raise him. But the thing is, like, what happens if a horde and 5 special spawns after you do that and you don't have enough overcharge to do what you need to do? Oh, I'm going to make sure Golden doesn't get left behind.
That's a warp fire thrower.
Okay, we've got Core Station Staff, Sienna again, Witch Hunter Captain, with crossbow, and a Grail Knight. So that means that we have a bit more responsibility here for special sniping. Because Saltspire is going to be doing most of the special sniping, But he's not like a special snipe specific class, right? So we're gonna be helping him doing that this game. Grail Knight and Battle Wizard will be more than sufficient for a front line. Okay, we hear Pack Rat. We're looking. Another way you could deal with armored enemies is to just spam the first light over and over again. It's pretty fast. I'm not a big fan of it, though. Oh, he's going to go grab the Grim. The health regen. You know that Zinj curse, which can turn Rat into 2 ogres? I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the... what's it called? I know what you're talking about. It's like a popular one they do for... Oh, there's healing. How do I go downstairs? I don't even know. Oh. Okay.
I'm not sure I'm much for sneaking around.
Honestly, I didn't even know this was here on the map.
Fire is such a cautious servant.
What happens if you overheat on Sister of the Thorn? You don't take damage. You just kind of... Actually, yeah, I don't think you take damage, but you just can't use the staff for a little bit. I'll see if I can overheat. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. Alright, I'll show you. Overheat, you take half health damage, and you just can't use the spear or the staff for a little bit while it cools down until the overcharge goes away. Okay. AFK Rattling Gunner. Okay. Took my staff out there just in case the Grail got hit by that hook. And with most classes, with most team comps, that would be a real problem if you got hooked in that horde. But since we can lift it from a distance, it's not a problem.
Slice them to pieces, darlings.
Oh, hello. Hey, again, Vermintide is a game you play with your ears. I heard that little sound effect the game makes when you're about to get hit. I heard it behind me, so I turned around and blocked. Is Mason's sword worth on Grail Knight? Yes, absolutely. It's one of his best weapons. Pretty much on every Kruber class, Mason's sword is top tier. Probably his most meta weapon. Love Brett from Merc. Yeah, see, I think the Bretonian Longsword is like my favorite weapon in the game. Like the combos on it feel so nice. It feels so good to use. I think with the Bretonian Longsword, they kind of embraced that Vermintide really is... Like, the DNA of Vermintide is part fighting game, and that you're using combos. And the Bretonian Longsword doesn't have a single attack that is not good in a combo. And like its combos make sense. It's like they decided like, okay, we're gonna make this combo that's good for armored enemies and this combo that's good for horde. Which in my opinion is just how they should design the weapons. I don't know how much intent is there. I don't know how much intent there is behind the weapon combos and how they combo into each other. But like some of the weapons feel really nice. Spear is another one. Like I feel like you're really rewarded on the spear for like knowing the combos and being able to do them well. Sorry, Sienna. Oof. I tried to ulted. I reacted too late. Aiden overhead. It's okay. It's because I saw that there was another heal down there. And I wanted to make use of our resources. That's what it was. Oh no. Can I jump up here? I can. Trying to get with my team. That's a patrol. We say hello to our rat friends. Want GK to have an ability to block while using Blessed Blade. That would be cool. He gets like a big glowing shield. That's like a Foot Knight ult, but better. It's like a Foot Knight ult without the dash. There, we're gonna give this speed pot salts.
Of their betters. Come on then, you blackbird bastard!
The rapier is also satisfying to get headshots with. Yeah, also one of my favorite weapons. Weirdly enough, so in Darktide, they have a weapon that is very similar to the rapier. I believe in Darktide they call it like a saber. I don't know. Somebody in chat knows what it's called. But what they did is it's like basically the same moveset as the rapier, but they made it all fancy. They made it seem more like you're like fencing. In the dueling sword. See Jeffika's nose. The resident Darktide expert. But yeah, they like redid the animations for it, and oh man, in Darktide it is like one of the funnest weapons to use. Don't know if we got that raise. Oh no. I made an oopsie. Okay, we're gonna try to get this gunner when he shows his face. Golden's on top of it. Is Darktide similar to Vermintide 2 in terms of gameplay? Broadly speaking, yes. And that if you play other games, it's gonna feel more like Vermintide than it does other games. Does it feel exactly like a copy and paste of Vermintide? No. Because there's more gunplay. There's more of a focus on ranged. You can sprint, which actually makes a big difference. instead of having temp HP, they have this thing called toughness, which basically works as a shield. Jefficus is saying the fundamentals are, but the skill ceilings are way different. You work on different things. Yeah, exactly. And see, that's yeah,
There are many Skevens
much better than I could have said it.
Good killing, Kruber. You're a credit to your regiment.
It's all service, peasant. We all crack eggs in the same cause.
same cause. Yes, of course. We are so alike.
Oh, slap that black rat. Kruber.
Guys, if you don't know, Jefficus is another Warhammer content creator.
Fire thrower is gone.
Makes videos on Vermintide as well, but also on Darktide. And also general like Warhammer stuff. If you haven't seen his videos, definitely go check him out. Okay, we're in a bit of a situation here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stick right next to our Sienna, try to kill the high priority targets, and play somewhat defensively, use our push a lot.
About to throw its poison.
And the important part is you do not die. Who cares about damage on Sister of the Thorn? Just popping in for a sec. How the fuck does Krillian overdose on playing Magic? She greens out, man. She greens out. She gets too much of the Zaza.
Oh, storm vermin, is it? Gone. There. Shadow.
Keep back! Death rat!
Got that dead.
You care more about the amount of damage you took? Yes, you absolutely should. That is a much better indicator of how well you did in a match.
Last.
The less the better, yes.
Warlord. There's potions here.
Regardless of what class you're playing, that's generally the way to tell of how good you are doing.
Come, Black Rat. I'll shoot you first.
That doesn't mean you should disregard how much damage you're doing.
Deal. They're swarming.
Like, if you could walk through a whole level and hold block and never take damage, right? But definitely the number one stat you want to look at is the amount of damage you took. Even on tanks. Right? Because in other games, it's like, oh, you want to soak a lot of damage when you're playing a tank. But the thing is, that's not what you want to do in Vermintide. Even if you're playing Foot Knight or Ironbreaker, you shouldn't be soaking damage.
Steven Gunner. Try not to get shot, mate.
Okay. He says, well, what about Zealot? Okay, you got me. This is true.
Only good, Bob Rat. A dead one.
I don't fear a storm vermin.
Come on, up here!
Watch out! Rattling gunner! Yeah, that rattling's dead.
Okay, and this has been pretty easy. We have a team of experienced players. The damage you take on his shield counts. I don't think the damage that you block counts. Okay, so we're about to fight a boss. What are we thinking? We want to put shrapnel on it, and we want to put our poison on it. Okay, that's a big damage boost. So I'm going to do 2 auto attacks. 2 light attacks just to put both stacks of the poison on him, and he dies incredibly fast.
Hold on,
Right, that boss always dies incredibly fast anyway, but with Witch Hunter Captain, you know, his 20%, and then my 24%, and then Shrapnel mixed with a Grail Knight, it's so much damage.
that was enjoyable. But all things considered.
Oh, I'm trying to do the thing. I can't do the thing.
Shield rat, check this way.
Found no ammo for a fourth of the level. That's how it be sometimes. That was a bit more of a chill one. But I think that will conclude the Cataclysm Quickplay part of the stream. And we're going to move to some verses. We took 375 damage. We didn't do bad that time. Everyone on the team took very low damage. Nobody even took up to 600 damage. That Cata run looked like a champ run. Yeah, we've got 4 pretty good players playing. Never actually played Versus yet? Well, hey, dude, if you want to get in on it. So I think you have to use a different client. You have to go download. Let's see. What is it called? If you go to the Vermintide 2 store page, it will be on there. You have to request access. I think it should give it to you like immediately. If only it didn't get down at the end. Oh, dude, yeah, that overhead. I also ate an overhead and went down. Think you need to request access. Yeah, I might be wrong, but I think if you request access, they'll give it to you like right away, and you just have to download it. And for whatever reason, the this Versus client doesn't like to save your settings. So I'm going to double check mine first. Because I played one game earlier today and tried to play one a couple hours after that, and just, like, none of my keybinds were right. It was like the default, like you press space to dodge, and it hurt. It hurt my brain quite a bit. Exited for Versus, yeah. We know what Versus is. Hopefully we can get Sister of the Thorn. That's not a guarantee. From a little bit earlier, when you play Warrior Priest, do you combine Comet's Gift and Blazing Bright? I don't remember the names of his talents. Comet's Gift and Blazing Bright. So I do use Blazing Bright, but I usually like to use United in Prayer because it's a lot of damage. And generally, I just you could have a pretty good debate over which of these level 30 talents is the best. Outside of versus, right? Because they nerfed the shit out of this for versus. But the more I've seen some warrior priests save the game with Comet's Gift. But at the same time, I feel like the other one that makes it so two people get the ult has like a better consistent value. Thanks for the quick play. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a nice, smooth game. Both of those games, really. Okay, I need to check my settings. That needs to go away. Okay, we've got... For those of you that don't know, if you don't have... like, putting dodge only on a key is... I highly recommend it. And then putting... I have it on shift. That's just like what my muscle memory has had me do. That's what I'm used to, I should say. And also I put... Where is it? Tag only. Okay, need to fix this. Tag only. I put that on alt, left alt. And take walk. I put walk on some random key. Actually, that should not be that one. That should be like that. Okay. Surprising and slightly alarming download size. Yeah, it's like 20 gigs or something like that. Apply these. Turn this how to play off. Is versus worth playing? I think so. It depends what you find fun. Like, one thing I will say, adventure is the better experience right now. Versus is just in beta. Zachary says, I know it is worth playing. I've always just been nervous to actually try it. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's this feeling of like the game really turns into special sniping the game. And they've tried to kind of rectify this by allowing the Skaven to spawn hordes. But I mean, yeah, it very much is a shooter. It's close to being a shooter. We are not going to use Javelin. Okay, so Sister of the Thorn and Versus. The Deepwood Staff has been changed many times for Versus. We don't know where it's going to be when it actually releases. But right now they have it so you can... Okay, well, let's back up. Last time they made it so you could only lift like once and then you used all of your overcharge. But it was like the lift in the same way that it works in Adventure. But this time, it's different. They made it so it is the same. It takes the same amount of overcharge, but the lift is pretty short. It might be... It's like long enough to get 2 headshots in if you're really good. But it is pretty short. We're going to try it and see how it goes. But if you're not going to run the Deepwood Staff, I would probably say Longbow or Moonfire. I find Javelin absolutely awful in Versus, especially on someone that's not Waystalker. The first few days is always the best experience for Versus. Yeah, I would say so. Because you get like newer people, right? Talents is pretty much the same. Just go with, you know, build off of the melee weapon you're using. But the important thing, I think, is taking enhanced power is probably going to help you kill specials. Smiter only works against melee enemies or when you're using your melee weapons. So generally enhanced power will help you kill specials. And that's really, like I was saying, versus turns into special sniping the game. So we're going to run enhanced power. And really, we don't need this. Like, all of the trash mobs are so easy to kill that we don't need Smiter. Smiter may help against a boss. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that math works out yet. Okay, let's get in the game. Zachary, I assume that download's going to take you a little bit. But we'll get you in after. Oh, you're at 70%? Well, okay. This matchmaking is bugged, so we might not get into a game. You should be able to just join mine. Let's see. If you do join, you feel like you're going to be a complete noob. Yeah, I'm honestly not that great at versus either. Okay, there goes the matchmaking. I guess we just keep doing it until we find a match. It was doing this to me earlier. Generally, it will eventually find a match. Yeah, it's not like if you've played Vermintide, you can play versus for sure. It's a bit harder for me, for someone who I like to play like Foot Knight and like Warrior Priest and Slayer. So I'm just not that great at sniping. You're at 95%. Okay. Well, maybe we can see if we can just get you in here. Because the matchmaking is kind of buggy. And maybe we'll be able to get a match if we have 3 people in here as opposed to 2. Is it buggy or there's not enough people? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. We can look at SteamDB. They didn't market this this beta. It's a known bug. Okay, yeah. I think I did. Yeah, there was something on the forums about it. See if SteamDB has Oh my gosh, whose idea was to set the settings like this? Yeah, I had to spend a good like 15 minutes getting my settings right. That's kind of just how it be. I forgot how much I had actually messed with the settings, right? Because it starts with like when you swing a weapon, like the camera moves a little bit, and there's like a head bob, and it's just so much stuff to turn off. Oh, we'll get in eventually. Not gonna lie, man, I think a lot of the hype for Versus is dying down. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because it's in beta and they haven't marketed it too hard. Like, the only reason a bunch of people found out about it was because they mentioned it in like a dev stream, right? And of course they have the stuff on their store page and their launcher. I don't think they've put out any like promotional content. I could be wrong. But yeah, I'll be curious to see how many people are interested in Versus when they like actually release it. It's just taking too long to cook. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, they've been talking about it since 2019 or something like that. My first like 60 hours, I had the dodge and jump key on. Yep. I had it like that until I watched a video from I think it was JSAT. He was like, "You're crippling yourself by doing this." Yeah, you can set your weapons and talents in game. Shouldn't be hard to implement a config file that works for both game types, though. Yeah, I mean, the reason it's like this is because you have to download a whole different game to get the Versus, right? For this specific beta test, it's because it's an open beta test. Like, you don't have to own the game to get into it. You just have to request access on the store page. So, like, when they were doing Versus playtests that were in the actual Vermintide 2 game, like, your settings carried over. I don't know what's happening. Apparently you picked Merc. Yeah, you just hover whoever you're going to pick. You've got a pretty good team. They've got a pretty good team too. I think people have figured out that like you just pick special snipers and like one frontliner. Okay, we've got a Packmaster, a Warfarther, and a Rattling Gunner. So we've got a bunch of poke. I think we go Poison Wind Globadier to poke here. So the thing about the new Horde thing they implemented is so Skaven can now, like, you as the player can spawn a Horde. And it generates over time, but it goes faster if you do damage. Right? So like picking poke classes or poke rats at the beginning of the game, like the Rattling Gunner or the Poison Wind Globadier or like even the Warfire Thrower, are really good at the beginning of the game because you can build up to that Horde. I don't know how much the Horde actually does. We're going to see and find out.
Alright, I'm going to need a wombo combo with someone, I think. I don't know. First game.
Okay, they're smart. They're going around the left side. I don't think that's gonna do anything. Yeah! Did like half a damage. Aha! I got distracted. They did nerf Poison Globadier. Kind of. They switched more of his damage. They made it so his damage ramps up more, which I think was a really good change. Because before it was kind of not fun to play against. We went for glory. Oh? Okay. Oh, let's go. Curved the bullet. Okay. Gonna try to get this guy who's... No, we're not. Play with the horde. Didn't get much done. Got 3 disablers. We're gonna try to go in and create some chaos for the disablers. Okay, is everybody watching? They see me. Did a little bit. Okay, what's our plan here?
Lovely little potion.
Cena healed. I'm gonna wait till we have a bit more of a setup. We do have the horde spawn. Okay. I don't think we're getting anything done from this position. Try to get them. Oh, okay. Hello. Oh yeah, the rats are really squishy. What? Excuse me.
Trust me with yours a moment. I want to show you something, Bob.
Could have swore I hit that guy. Is what it is.
Fool things are too close to their objective. Stop here now.
Try to get this elf. She's away from her team. Wait for the warp fire to go in. Okay, they see me now. We're gonna chill. Try to find some cover. Spawn the horde. They're split. Pull them into the warfire. You got a good amount of damage. Oh, golden digi DC. Yeah, it looks like somebody sniped your spot. Okay, what are we looking at? I'm gonna wait for everyone to spawn.
Bloody hate! We plague monks to fight! Defend yourself, Bardin!
Hello? Oh, this is unfortunate. I didn't. Sorry guys. Okay, we're alone. We can't do much alone. Do they see me? Maybe I can just blend in.
Your fire is feeding Sienna.
Hello? Can I get over this? Okay, we see stuff
I got one
happening.
down. I got one down. Oh, I'm murdering.
Oh,
Ah,
Let's go.
Healed. Nice. Get him. Kill the down guy. Maybe that'll help. I'm focusing the downed guys, trying to. Just
Same.
Yeah,
Clean him up.
good.
Clean him up.
Yeah.
let's go.
Alright, they're fucked now.
Good shit, boys.
Yeah, we should be able to clean that up.
Someone help in war. I think he's drunk.
It's the lonely elf. What is the elf going to do? I should have
Check
picked a
this
I don't know
disabler.
how to lead.
I'm ready for the combo.
I really just don't know how to lead.
Craven Callows inspires me. Do better or die in the giant. Go for the glory of the clan.
I just hide in my own stink. There she goes. Nice.
We got him.
Okay, I think we can. I think we can match that, surpass that, even.
Huge.
Promise as I foresaw. Glory to the Horned Rat.
Wait, you can summon the tide?
Still don't have your weapons or talents. You can do it here. You'll see it at the beginning.
Guy's gonna blame it on not having talents. For real? For real? For real? No, I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. Oh, what the fuck? For real?
Okay, so playing Scissors with Thorn of Verses is pretty much the same as
Try doing
playing
the
her
okey-pokey and turning yourself around.
in Quick
You
Play.
can pick them at the thing.
Except here we're solely
At this-
focused on killing specials.
Like this inventory thing over here. You can pick your talents if you didn't already.
The UI is a little confusing to pick your talents.
Oh, dude, what? Huh. Never mind, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Wait,
You want to
the
click
talents are?
custom.
I,
You wanna- Yeah, you want to click down here. And then you
I
do
think
it
everyone
like
is
this.
just always gonna have gray equipment or some shit. Oh wait, what the fuck? There's different loadouts. Look at this shit.
We need to be over there.
Oh shit.
It's alright, we can make do. Bro, you're so good at the game, you don't need talents. Trust me.
Get over there!
Over there. Come on.
Because the main thing to keep in mind is that your lift, your free stun is not as long, but it will still stun them for a bit.
See that?
So, yeah, her ability to lift is strong here.
Score based on kill.
I think it's distance.
That would make
Oh,
more
I forgot to mention.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like Left 4 Dead. I'm not
Typically,
sure,
using the wall ult, the one that makes your wall larger, is more worth it here. Because you can block gunfire, you can block warp fire throwers. And if your team's trying to rush through the level, you can block the specials from coming in behind you.
keep going.
though. Just move, move, move.
So generally what we want to do is as we're going through the level,
Having a pretty good pace right now. I don't know how much of this is just run and
as you're rushing through the level, you want to kind of block what's behind you with your ult. It's impossible to kill that guy. Oh my goodness, I can't move. Oh my goodness, I feel so neutered without Swift Slaying.
Over there, lumbertoots.
Woo! I'm just being constantly bombarded.
Over there.
keep going, boys.
They're not getting a whole lot done though by spamming bombs on us. Like if they picked disablers there, we would have had a much more difficult time.
Bring them back.
I'm gonna try to block that gunfire. Oh god, the blood effect is on. Okay, let's get back with our team.
We got heals. Sienna, are you in gray or no?
That's the place. I need help.
Oh no.
I was getting
Okay.
by that.
Used too much overcharge. Unfortunate here. Try to give ourselves some cover from the gun rat.
Being molested. Where did you guys go? I can't see you.
So this is the power of the wall in versus.
Oh, we have to destroy these like shrines or some shit.
Apparently we didn't.
Stay sharp. There'll be rats or Northlanders round the corner.
Again, we're just looking for specials, killing the specials.
Feel my hands. Healing.
Feeding. Yours. I die. Return me to the soil.
Hanging on.
Don't want to die to kill them. Okay, we just need to kill this one, and I think we'll be in the lead. If we can get past the next part.
I'm losing blood. You look
Maybe we missed a shrine.
We did miss a shrine.
But is there one that we missed? What the fuck?
Okay. So the lifting is a little bit more finicky, I guess, in versus. Okay, we killed ourselves. Unfortunate.
There's a shrine behind
Wait,
us. There's a shrine behind us. Break it. Break it so we can't lose. All right, we just have to break one more and we win.
Your fire is feeding Sienna.
The lift feels a little finicky. I don't know if it's buggy or what.
Easy. Easiest clap in my life.
Ammunition trove if you're in need.
Make a run for it. We did it, boys. Victory.
Okay, so we're talking about running. So we try to block what's behind us so we don't get hit in the back. Whew! Don't get hit by the overhead. Revive him through the wall.
You're not dead.
Great fucking ults, dude.
Oh god, he's targeting me! No! Oh wait, but there's heals here! Wait, is anyone else in gray?
I'm not in gray.
Alright, I'm sorry, team.
I cannot see this gunner.
Oh wait, there's a bio troll! Oh god! Ah!
I hear the pale queen.
We do big damage to boss. Okay. The overcharge was a true enemy. It was.
Run! 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 Run!
But so that's the thing with
Just see if
Sister
you
and
can do that,
Versus.
like, an objective.
Okay,
thing.
sorry guys.
Find the key.
For now, I'm gonna mute them. But the thing with versus playing Sister of the Thorn is you want to use your wall to give yourself cover from rattling gunners and from warfire throwers, which a lot of people like to spam those. It can be very useful. The right click on the staff feels a little finicky. I'm still not quite sure how exactly it works. But the thing is, you can still do pretty good damage with left click.
Potions! Here.
All right, Zachary, brother, look at my screen. This is how you do your... You see, you've got loadouts here, but you want to do custom. And then you select your talents down here like this. Yeah, we don't want to leave the boys
Okay,
behind.
I have talents now. I have talents and weapons. Amazing.
So, you can hit a slow, lumbering target after all.
Can we get over there?
Got the poison rat. Hog.
me. Northland's a nice new home, mate.
Ah! Don't want to overheat.
Just that.
Chaos Warrior ain't shit. Can't see him.
Oh, we got a monster.
Slow down, civilian. Make me some.
Rat ogre incoming.
Assassin rat.
Oh my god, I can't see. There was an assassin trying to get through there.
Wait, he's dead? How?
Chain gun.
Damn, okay.
It's fucking busted, bro.
We need to be over there.
Tagged him by
They really need to give the troll healing. Yeah, he feels a lot better in this playtest than he did in the last one.
watch the
But yeah. Having some kind of healing mechanic would be nice, I think. So it feels still a little too easy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I did it again. My help!
I had my cog pop.
That might be it. But it's all good.
Oh my god.
We should still be able to win
Tried.
pretty easy, I think.
Alright. We have to whoop him quick.
Still have pretty much. Wait.
Oh wait, that's the match?
Wait, that's it?
That's it.
No.
I guess that's it. Fuck. Huh?
What?
What?
Oh, well, they this. Oh, no, we're still going.
Oh, they still have to go? Okay. Is that the Warm Gun Productions? Oh. Dude, I don't know. I think Warp Fire is kind of busted.
Wait, this spawn is confusing. Okay. So this side.
How do we?
Go, main slave.
Golden believes in us, therefore I believe in us. Oh, he's going in. Oh, nice. I can't tell which white spot is which
Where are
team.
they? So we can spawn the horde whenever with one, or it'll like.
I want to get in there.
Nice shot off. Just don't let him out of the spawn. Yeah.
Damn, I'm too close to hero still.
I was like spamming right click trying to find.
It's okay. They're
idiot.
super. One of them is super low.
Let's try to get this down. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. That was really good though.
I got to time.
We
this
almost had
really
him.
well. We'll swarm them when they get to that like super tight area, right?
Yes. Yeah, we just wait for the corridor.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no like melee. Like a shove. Fuck.
Sienna is low again.
You have a monster come, right?
Well, I would hope so.
Yes.
Lock him in here. Lock him in here.
Easy.
Monster out.
Oh, they might go down here.
Oh wait, no, there. I picked Bile Troll. Oh,
Let's go.
shit.
Here we go.
I picked Bile Troll. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just smack him.
Just smack him is right. Okay, so we want to wait for a distraction. Want to wait for the troll to go in. Aww. Waste Stalker just hits F.
Yes, get him off the cliff.
That's one off the cliff. One off the cliff. One man off the cliff. Come on.
Gas that cliff. Gas the cliff.
Get back here.
Damn.
Get back here. I will kill you.
Fuck.
Oh, Iron Breaker's kind of annoying.
How is this man? There we go. All right. No.
One of them's down, right?
Yes.
We just want to. Oh, nice shot.
They're gonna try and outrun me. They're gonna just try and outrun me. I hate this. I'm coming. I'm coming over.
I pushed fucking Saltspire off the stairs.
It's so close. Come back here. I'm gonna destroy you.
Don't let him get him.
I will annihilate you. Yes.
Yes.
Where are they? Yes.
Don't let him touch that fucking thing.
Yes, we won.
Holy shit.
Very nice.
Victory.
I love it. Yeah, that was a close game. That doesn't happen too much, actually. Get the boy back in here. Yeah, versus is very stressful, dude, but it's a lot of fun. Now you understand why people have been waiting for so long. Dude, you could hear the dopamine release in Zachary's voice. Okay, we've been over Sister of the Thorn. I'm gonna play something else. Well, the question is, what do I want to play? I think we hit him with the Slayer. Okay. We'll just go kind of a meta. Dual hammers, cog hammer, hack and slash, smiter. Yeah, smiter. Adrenaline surge. Grimner's focus. And increase stagger. Just ran in his battle troll, no idea what I'm doing. Mercilessly spamming some poor elf abandoned by their teammate. I gotta go to bed, but he's got an early day. Well, thanks for joining the game, man. It was a pleasure having you, as always. Alright, let's see if we get a game. It's more about winning the game of person. I don't see value of someone who does a lot of damage but is squishy. Yeah, I would say so. Like, generally I found, like, there were some really good players who can do really well on things like Pyromancer that are really squishy, or Huntsman that are really squishy. But generally, yeah, like, if you're tanky, it will go much easier. It'll go much better, especially with me. Because I tend to take a lot of damage from, like, random stuff, like Rattling Gunners and such. Now, you might think that Slayer is not good in versus because he doesn't have a ranged weapon. But the thing is, Slayer is great in versus because he can leap through Wolf Fire Thrower's flames. There's not a whole lot you can do about a Rattling Gunner from long range, but it is what it is. Mercenary, White Stalker, Zealot, Slayer. Not bad. They've got a really good team. We'll see. We'll see.
A bit of black powder.
Make sure we got everything right. Yo.
Slaughter don't get easier to see.
Yeah, you can't emote, and that's like probably my least favorite thing about versus. That is actually my least favorite thing about Darktide. Like, the poses they added to the game are so cool. Was that 4 assassins I heard? Ah! Found one. Goodbye. That's why we like Slayer.
That's right, pure textbook. You're a born killer, sir, and no mistake. Way back.
Okay, I don't have leave. That's unfortunate.
That flatters Dan. Over there, double time. Supplies will not save your scum.
Oh no! Oh. Okay, that backfired. There was 2 assassins.
Look at the size of that shield.
Healing blood.
I cannot shoot.
Please die. Ah! So many Rattling Gunners. Everyone's just spamming the Rattling Gunner.
Let me show you a little something awkward, Dorothy. This way. On through.
Okay, waste the bomb. That's fine. We got another one. Did he just puke through the ceiling? I think he did. Ugh, stupid puke. Okay, we just block. That's unfortunate. All right, we got this, Golden. Oh, I hate this part.
Hang about. Let me stitch my leg back on. That's where we need to be. Run me spear the chaos warrior.
Oh my god. Good try. Good try. There's only so much we could do as two. Also, that's like, I really, really do not like the barrel events and verses. I don't know if it still works this way, but before, if you were carrying a barrel and a rattling gunner shot you, it would make the barrel explode, which just makes it so impossible. Just missing shots. That would be me too if I wasn't playing Slayer. Alright, we're gonna get a big damage leap at the very beginning. Can I go up here? Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so unwieldy. I moved too fast. Ah. I revealed my position.
The shadows hide.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! Think she's half health now? The Slayer. They have a Slayer too. Awesome.
It's this way.
They have reached their objective. Stop slaying.
Easy. Oh, that was a nice shot.
That one's gone further. Fire. Consuming me. The weak hold the fire.
Oh, this feels... I feel... That was rude.
Get up, wizard. My shield and I will get this done.
I got her. That poor Sienna. I was targeting her from the very beginning.
Don't let me die.
Stop them. Stop them.
Okay, they're really low.
Lose the vermintide. Swarm full name.
Not gonna kill me with that, brother.
Come, feeble ones. I will end you.
Be careful next time, Elf.
Alright, there we go.
Glory to Vesta. Riches to
Nice little triple for the team. Okay. This should be pretty easy.
We need to be over there.
I took so much damage trying to do that. That's interesting. Oh my god. That Kruber is a god.
Ah, you're getting the knack of this.
To control.
Oh, it's a boss already. Okay. Oh no, that's not good. Oh my god. Golden, you are my fucking hero, bro. Get him up!
If we don't cut the out now, the moment will be lost.
No! The payload! So I don't think... So they made it so if you leave the payload alone, it goes backwards. I don't think they had it like that before. I like that change. This objective felt very easy compared to the others.
Assassin!
Oh, it was like that? Okay. We can just keep moving. Oh, shit. Okay. Whip Thrower's trying to get us through the wall.
You're sorely winded, Kruber. I hear the Pale Queen.
Oh, that leaped to nothing.
Can we get over there?
Oh, horde? Honestly, we just send it, yeah. I'm gonna try to get the sword fire. Oh. I didn't realize Grouper's down. Whoops. Kill their butt cheeks. Let's go. All right, we made it. I think we get all of the points regardless of whoever makes it to the end. May have been a little toxic of me to rush ahead like that. Sorry, team. All right, we did it. I haven't seen a full level complete like that in a bit. Easy clap indeed. That was fun though. That was really fun. Yeah, I saw the Zealot putting in work. Yeah, we did a lot of damage as the Skaven. Playing any games other than Vermintide and Dark and Darker recently, One Gun? I recently played what is it called? Hellblade? It's the game where you have like voices in your head. You play as like a like woman in Norse mythology. Very good game. Golden said he has to be doing good. He's not doing it for free. I love it. The man himself is in on the joke now. Ah, yes, Among Us. Yeah, that's what it is. I recently also played some For the King 2 with my girlfriend, and we're having a lot of fun with that. Did I lose you, Gold? I actually had to stop playing Dark and Darker too. Cause so like Dark and Darker falls into the category of games that like can become toxic really fast. Probably talking about Hellblade. Yeah, it's Hellblade. That's what I was talking about. So like Dark and Darker falls in the same category as League of Legends for me. Where it's like, I don't know, it just can become toxic. Not just like make you toxic to other people, but make you like toxic to yourself. I was like, yeah, I need to not play that game anymore. All right. What else? What should we try? We play some Ranger Vet. Probably crossbow. Right. So I have a feeling Ranger Veterans build for Versus is going to be way different. I want to say Massive Improvisation might actually be better. I don't know. We're going to try it. See if we get good value out of it. Definitely want Grungy's Cunning. I think 2 enemies, 1 range attack increases reload speed. 30% less damage from behind. That we're not so much concerned about taking damage from behind, because the horde doesn't do much damage. So yeah, probably Firing Fury. And then Surprise Guess might be better too, since the healing 3 temporary health per second, and with the healing, I don't know. We'll find out. I think we're gonna try a Surprise Guess. Which is pretty different than any Ranger Veteran build I would run on Adventure Mode. So, curious. How much faster is my ult coming back? Not that much faster. I don't know. We'll try it. Because I feel like you need the cooldown reduction on your ult for versus. What are my other options? Increased power run out of ammo? Or better attack speed? Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best one for versus. Matchmaking bug again. I've been thinking about doing a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough with your girlfriend. I'm afraid I'll lose her to Asteri on the. Oh man, yeah. You know what's funny is my girlfriend is really into Baldur's Gate, but we haven't played together. I don't know. I've never played Baldur's Gate 3 multiplayer. I don't even know how that would play. But man, I was waiting so long for that game to come out. The potion one is really good because you're killing specials all the time. Oh, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point. Yeah, I'll take Scavenger. But dude, yeah, I've been a Larian shill for a long time, because back in 2017, I think I was just looking at some random like list of games that came out that year that were really good. And I found Divinity Original Sin 2, and I was like, what the hell is this? It's got like a 90 something on I think Metacritic. And lo and behold, I eventually get the game, and it's just like, it turns out to be one of my favorite games of all time. Still is. But yeah, ever since then, I've just been a Larian shill. And so when I found out they're doing Baldur's Gate 3, I nearly fainted. I nearly fainted, dude. And they talked about how they wanted to take this like CRPG genre, which did not have much mainstream appeal, right? Like, I think games like Pillars of Eternity and what are some other CRPGs, like Pillars of Eternity, Pathfinder, Kingmaker, stuff like that. Not much mainstream appeal, but what Baldur's Gate did is they made the like character cutscenes. They made them like actual cutscenes, which makes the game feel way more immersive. Makes it feel like you're way more involved with the story. Yeah, I'm gonna rehost this. The lobby might just be broken. And so I think what that did is so now when you, with Baldur's Gate 3, you have like this cross between a CRPG and a Mass Effect like game, like a old BioWare like game. And you mix that with Dungeons and Dragons, and like all of a sudden you have this massively successful game. I was so happy for Larian, because before that they were funding all their games on like Kickstarter and whatnot. Dude, I hope Larian is doing Divinity 3. Like, I hope that's their next project. Me too. Now that they have all of this tech they made for Baldur's Gate 3, you can only imagine what they're gonna do, right? Because one thing you can't forget about Larian is they're really good at designing turn-based combat systems. Like, I would even say that like Divinity Original Sin 2's turn-based combat is better than Baldur's Gate 3. It's not really that fair of a comparison because they're playing, they're using the D&D 5e rule set for Baldur's Gate 3. But man, if you add like the turn-based combat, the really good turn-based combat from DOS 2, and you add those in-person like down on the floor cutscenes, you could have a really, really good game. And they like super upgraded their writing for Baldur's Gate as well. Because like the writing in I never played the other Divinity games, but for DOS 2 especially, it was okay. It was there. I like Divinity more. Yeah, and like from a purely like gameplay perspective, I would say that Divinity is probably better. Like from like turn to turn combat gameplay, Divinity is probably better. But Baldur's Gate 3, it just has like more of that mass appeal because it's Dungeons and Dragons, and it's, this kind of more intense role-playing experience. But you can only imagine what they're going to do with the Divinity universe after they have all that tech. Joining failed. Okay. DOS 2 combat was designed to be a video game, so it feels better. Yeah, and see, that's a good point, right? Like, the D&D 5e rule set was not designed for a video game. It was designed for tabletop. And it's very good tabletop rule set, I think. I haven't played any of the other D&D rule sets, but like being introduced to it on 5e felt really natural, and it like combat can feel a bit slow sometimes, but from my understanding, some of the previous versions were like even slower. Man, can we get a game, please? Wagwin Utes. I those are words. But it works so well how you use the environment. Yeah, and see, like, they kind of did that in Baldur's Gate. They didn't lean as much on it, though. Push people off ledges and such. Yeah, you could do so much in that game. 5e is really good. Previous edition combat is just way too slow. Okay. Because that's what I had heard that. I've never played, like... I heard 4e was not good. but the 3.5e is the one people kind of romanticize a bit. But like what I have seen of that one, it's like really intense with the numbers. Okay, I'm gonna restart my game to see if we can get a match that way. I'm hyped for September. I'm ready for the new player handbook. I didn't know they're doing new PHB. Interesting. I had heard they were moving to like a different like approach. What did they call it? Like D&D 1 or something? Are they completely reworking the rule set? Do you know? Because I feel like reworking the rule set entirely would be a terrible mistake by them. Because like I want to say Dungeons and Dragons is more popular than ever. Yeah, it's almost like a 5.5. I hope they do well. I hope they do well, man. Because like I could be wrong, but it feels like Dungeons and Dragons is the most popular it's ever been in its lifetime. And if they go and mess it up, they could, you know, I mean, shit, people are going to start looking for the next Pathfinder or something, you know? So intense. Always wanted to play a D&D campaign. Don't know anyone that plays it though. Yeah. I mean, you could like go to your local game store and they usually have like public adventurers league games. But those can be kind of hit and miss too. I have never done that before. From what I've heard, it's very like it's not as roleplay intense. It's more, this is your encounter. How are you gonna fight this? And that's the game. But you know, you never know. I love Pathfinder for the amount of possible builds and so many more classes. Yeah, Pathfinder is a great game if you want to just like dive your head into a mountain of numbers. Wrath of the Righteous build numbers is insane. Yeah, Wrath of the Righteous is a great game too. And I hope like the rest of the CRPG like game developers learn from Baldur's Gate 3 and like start to integrate on the ground cutscenes, because I feel like that's the big difference. Because like when you think of a game like Mass Effect, right, you don't think of the combat, right? you think of like the story and the things that happened with your companions, and it's really those cinematic cutscenes. And like so much of the CRPG genre is about like your companions and your relationship with your companions and how it develops throughout the game. And which is the same thing. Like we know that has a huge mass appeal because of games like Mass Effect and Dragon's Age. And now Baldur's Gate 3. Dude, when Wrath of the Righteous had that open game license scandal, I thought Pathfinder was going to really explode. Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been cool if it did. Please. Please, Versus. Please give me a game. I'm sitting here yapping, so it's not too bad, but. Yeah, I'm gonna try without you once, and then if that doesn't work, I'll join your game. I have a feeling it's gonna do the same thing. I don't know. It's being weird. Okay, we found a game. Hopefully it's not full. This will probably be my last one. So I think, like with the new matchmaking system, it tries to put you in a match with like the least ping possible. And that's probably why we were having a rough time. Can't find a game. You sat in queue for 30 minutes with luck. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I know they've said it's a bug, and it wouldn't surprise me if they have it fixed within the next couple days. Hopefully they do. Oh, we're playing against JTC. I need my paid actor. Well, obviously, I'm probably going to get rolled. Let it be known that it's a verified fact that JTC is much better at the game than I am. Is he streaming right now? He's not streaming. It's okay, we have to single him out. Oh, if he's playing with like his group, then I fear for my team. And I fear for my own safety. I know you're trying to shoot me. Bob and weave! Bob and weave!
That rot hell might tempt us, Mayblaze. Look at the size of that shield.
Okay, I'm gonna try to respawn. There we go. Oh my goodness. Nice shot.
the warrants, lose the vermintide, swarm fool things.
Oh! Wow, that was a fast reaction from Barden. No! What does one do?
Come on, teams and ones. Getting bored.
No first. I see you find you anyway.
Not all cruelties are equal, even amongst vermin.
Aha! You want another cookie?
Oh! I couldn't see him. I forgot how to type to all.
Fool things are at their objective.
All right, we're getting this Barden.
See how they come to the slaughter.
No, we're not.
Black Arrow's never here.
Oh, let's go out of stealth. Gotta make them shiver in their boots.
Next time,
Shift enter. Okay.
Vermintide comes.
I don't know what to do against these guys. It is shift enter.
so you can't get closer to the ground floor.
Kill him.
Kill that fire rat. I don't want to burn.
Stop him! Almost too late to
Not today, Mr. JTC.
No need to panic. That's
Damn, I should have waited for the bile troll. Oh well. I see you. You don't fool me. You got a Grail Knight and a Warrior Priest on your team? Good luck, my brother. Good luck.
worthless scab shrieks. Send in French warriors, hungry warriors. Go for the glory of the clan. Unleash the muscle brute now.
Mr. Bile Troll. Ooh.
Hey, do you want me to throw the next one at you? Why not? That just hit the bag of lacking.
Yes, yes. Send
Oh.
the vermintide, ground smother.
I guess he was stealthed. The Houndsman is pretty good. Okay. We did our job. I think gas can actually do stuff here. Oh, troll died, never mind. Unfortunate. Can't get up there? Interesting. There we go.
Empty the warrens, lose the vermintide, swarm fool things.
Oh. Man, this huntsman does not miss.
Fool things are too close to their objective. Stand here now.
Hello? Can I, like, go up there, please?
Paladins fails me. Do better or die in the trying. Must not lose fail. Main slay, feast, win.
Bob and weave! Bob and weave! Bob and weave! And we kick the door in, and we kill him. No, don't push him in. I kind of pushed him in. All right, I don't have much faith. We are playing against very good players, but we're gonna try our best. Do I not have talents? No, I don't. Let's see if I can remember. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. JTC is playing kind of with his crew. Unfortunate.
Always works, that. Good side, Dory. Now let's have another. I've lost faith to tell for you. Don't want to lose more.
I'm trying to kill him up there. It's not working.
Ammunition here. From Sigma's hammer.
Oh my goodness. What is my team doing? Finally. Yeah. No, nobody's gonna save him. Oh. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Please do not go in the house.
You're barely
Oh, he went down out there. I don't know.
I die. Return me.
Black smoke on the mountain.
Bluffing. A little help.
Horizontal.
Hello? I have to break this? Okay. Don't know how you feel about Grail Knight versus. Yeah, Grail Knight is not very good. Damn, these people have some serious experience with this mode. Yeah, these people are good. They are good. They are Vermintide legends. Slayer is definitely the best melee only class in versus. Warrior Priest is not as good as he was before, since they nerfed him. Slayer is good in versus? Maybe. It's kind of early to tell. Easy comeback? Oh yeah, dude, we got this for sure.
Siegfried, dead mate.
He actually hit me. They're not ready for my pounces, though. Target acquired! Ah. Oh, man.
That brother's getting closer.
Nice, that's another down. Throwing a bomb.
I'll keep him away from the next one, Mayflies. A good desire
If you're squawking, we'll send this back.
Got him. Morgan, would you play Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 when it comes out? That is the plan. That is the plan. I think I am going to get the early access and stream it and probably make some videos on it. I really want to see if the co-op mode is... I really hope it's good. I wonder if... Like, I've heard people compare it to Darktide. And I think I heard one person say they felt like it was what Darktide was supposed to be. Which, if it is, then that's really fucking cool. But I take comments like that with a grain of salt.
Yes, yes, send the vermintide, drown smother.
I hear a troll. This day keeps getting better and better.
This is my bridge. You cannot cross. I will play this waiting game.
Oh, but he's a big lad.
Oh, man. They're just too good. Hello!
Vermintide comes.
Oh, man.
Let's make this a contest. Kill them all to win. That's better. Flank the flash from the state.
Like the slaughter. Beautiful.
Flash and stigma.
Have a care. That's a chaos warrior.
Right, one chaos warrior. Good killing, mate.
Maybe we can catch one with the drop.
Give the gunners
A sniper special on Vermintide would be dope. It would be very dope.
what we call a ballot bar. You're making me proud.
I tried. I tried.
I took chaos warrior. Drop a doorway and a shield. Put them to use. Get behind me.
No, no, you're not supposed to come this way. This is my little hiding spot. Aw, they got it. Yeah, we didn't have much of a chance. GG's, though. He said squeak squeak. I love it. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Alright, guys. That is where I'm going to end stream. Really fun stream today. I'm liking the new verses. It gets better and better every time. It's very cool to see everyone that came by in chat. It's cool playing with Zachary and Golden, the paid actor. Even though we couldn't get the last... That would have been really fun if you and I both got to play against JTC. But all right, guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I appreciate you spending your time watching, listening to me talk about Vermintide. And I will see you on the next one.